digital clock is a neon moon bleeding red across the floor. I'm tracing the shadows of furniture that don't look like mine anymore. The silence is heavy, a physical weight pressing down on the side of the bed where you used to breathe. A soft lullaby, now there's a dial tone in my head. And I'm locked in a midnight staring contest with a ceiling that won't blink back, trying to find where the light went out in the middle of the deepest black. I'm waiting for the walls to flinch or the ghost of your hand to move, but I'm losing to the emptiness with nothing left to prove. I study the cracks in the plaster skin like a map of the things we broke. Every sorry I left in my dry throat, every truth that we treated like a joke. The fridge hums a low, lonely vibrato, a hymn for the wide awake souls. I'm counting the hours like rosary beads in a room full of cavernous holes. Yeah, I'm locked in a midnight staring contest with a ceiling that won't blink back, trying to find where the light went out in the middle of the deepest black. I'm waiting for the walls to flinch or the ghost of your hand to move, but I'm losing to the emptiness with nothing left to prove. They say the sun is a healer, but it just makes the wreckage clear. I'd rather stay here in the staring match where I can pretend that you're near, in the blur of the grid and the tear duct burn in the hazy gray 3 a.m. I'm looking for us in the rafters, but I'll never find us again. Shadows refuse to sway. I'm losing to the emptiness until the sky turns gray. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, my eyes are watering now. I blink, you're still gone. The calendar is lying on the floor. The January frost is creeping beneath the door. I'm still setting in place for 2 at 8, while the clocks on the wall just carry weight. I've got your old sweater in a half-filled cup, and 1,000 memories I can't give up. Now I'm living in the leftover years, drowning in the salt of a million tears. The best of my life walked out with you, leaving me with nothing but the residue. Just a ghost in a house that's far too wide, counting down the days with nowhere to hide. In the silence that nobody hears, I'm wasting away in these leftover years.
I see our friends, they tell me I'll be fine, but they're moving forward on a different line. They talk about the future like it's something new, but my future was a hand-drawn map of you.
Now the ink is faded and the edges are torn, and I'm just a shadow of the man I was sworn. Is this all that's left for the rest of the ride? Watching the seasons changing outside while I'm frozen in time, stuck in the gray, waiting for a sun that won't rise today. Yeah, I'm living in the leftover years, drowning in the salt of a million tears. The best of my life walked out with you, leaving me with nothing but the residue. Just a ghost in a house that's far too wide, counting down the days with nowhere to hide. In the silence that nobody hears, I'm wasting away in these leftover years. Calendar flipped to January, but the grass is a ghost of gray. The sky is a heavy, hollow ceiling that won't let the light in today. I'm waiting for the world to turn white, to hide the scars upon the ground, but the air is just cold and biting, with no soft velvet to dampen the sound. It's a winter without the snow, a chill that has nowhere to go, just the skeletal reach of the naked trees, and a shivering heart that'll never freeze. I'm looking for a beauty to justify the ache, but it's just a brittle earth that's bound to break. How do I learn to let you go in a winter without the snow? You were the fire in the fireplace, the wool sweater against my skin. Now I'm just staring through the window at a season that won't quite begin. The mud is frozen in the driveway where your car used to leave its tracks. Everything is waiting for a covering that isn't ever coming back. It's a winter without the snow, a chill that has nowhere to go, just the skeletal reach of the naked trees, and a shivering heart that'll never freeze. I'm looking for a beauty to justify the ache, but it's just a brittle earth that's bound to break. How do I learn to let you go in a winter with it's just a brittle earth that's bound to break. How do I learn to let you go in a winter without the snow? No drifts to get lost in, no ice on the lake. Just a long gray morning and a heart wide awake without the snow. Just the cold, just the cold. Pulses with the evening heat, while I'm still frozen on this empty street. The taxi lights are blurred like watercolor stains, washing out the color of our leftover remains. I'm standing where you left me, right beside the gate, a monument to everything that's just a second late. And we're just statues in the rain, cold stone hearts and a marble kind of pain. We don't move, we don't cry, we don't even try to breathe. Just two shadows in the park that never learned how to leave. The world goes rushing by, a river wide and gray, while we're just statues watching love wash away. Your hand is inches from the sleeve of my coat, but there's 1,000 miles of silence in your throat. The droplets beat like diamonds on your porcelain skin. Where did the warmth go? When did the frost move in? If I reached out to touch you, would you shatter into dust? Or are we just iron, surrendering to rust? Yeah, we're just statues in the rain, cold stone hearts and a marble kind of pain. We don't move, we don't cry, we don't even try to breathe. Just two shadows in the park that never learned how to leave. The world goes rushing by, a river wide and gray, while we're just statues watching love wash away. The clock tower chimes, but the gears have all stalled. We're waiting for a name that will never be called. Still as a photograph, trapped in the frame, frozen in the memory of a long extinguished flame. In the rain, cold stone hearts and a marble kind of pain. We don't move, we don't cry, we don't even try to breathe. Just two shadows in the park that never learned how to leave. goes rushing by, a river wide and gray, while we're just statues, watching love wash away. Wash away, don't blink or you'll see the cracks. Don't speak or the silence snaps the statues in the rain. The breakfast table is a canyon now. 3 feet of oak I can't bridge somehow. The radio is humming just to fill the cracks, but we're both experts at holding back. You pass us all like a heavy stone, a crowded kitchen, but I'm here alone. We used to fight until the walls fell thin. Now we don't even let the daylight in. And we're fluent in the things we never say, watching all the I love yous drift away. It's the heaviest dialect, the hardest part, translating the distance in your heart. No more screaming, no more crying through the damage. We just learned silence as a second language. I watch your shadow on the hallway wall, waiting for a sound, for a name to call, but the click of the light is the only word, the loudest thing that I've ever heard. We're reading books in a quiet room, like flowers waiting for a frost to bloom. You've got a grammar of a looking down, and I'm the ghost in this quiet town. And we're fluent in the things we never say, watching all the I love yous drift away. It's the heaviest dialect, the hardest part, translating the distance in your heart. No more screaming, no more crying through the damage. We just learned silence as a second language. They say it's golden, they say it's peace, but it's just a slow and steady release of everything we were before the hush. Now every hour's your day feels like too much. I'm practiced now, I know the drill, the art of sitting perfectly still. You're in the doorway, I'm on the edge, looking for a way off of this ledge. But I don't speak and you don't try. It's a beautiful way to say goodbye. Yeah, it's just silence, our new second language. The driveway's empty and the hallway's still. The silence is a bitter pill. I watch the taillights fade to black. No one ever looks back. They promise forever, they promise the moon, but the winter came way too soon. And now the rooms are hollow and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. But in the corner of the darkened room, beneath the weight of all this gloom, you're still sitting in that wooden chair, with the dust motes dancing in your hair. The world went quiet, the fire went cold, and every story has been told. But through the tears and the grieving, you're the only one who didn't go leaving. Yeah, you're the only one who didn't leave.
I checked the phone for a ghost of a ring, but I didn't hear a single thing. Just a ticking clock against the wall, waiting for a shadow that'll never fall.
Friends are like seasons, they shift and they slide,
Leaving you stranded on the rising tide. I learned to count on the way things end, on the breaking point of every friend.
But in the corner of the darkened room, beneath the weight of all this gloom, you're still sitting in that wooden chair, with the dust motes dancing in your hair. The world went quiet, the fire went cold, and every story has been told. But through the tears and the grieving, you're the only one who didn't go leaving. Yeah, you're the only one who didn't leave. Is it loyalty, or is it just the frame, holding on to a face and a name? Even if you're just a memory on the shelf, I'm tired of talking to myself. At least your eyes don't turn away, at least you had the heart to stay. In the corner of the darkened room, beneath the weight of all this gloom, you're still sitting in that wooden chair, even if you're no longer really there. The world went quiet, the fire went cold, and I'm just trying not to fold. But through the years and the grieving, you're the only one who didn't go leaving. Everyone else found a different door. They don't come around here anymore. Just a photograph